Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Wednesday, the 5th of August. Well, certainly windier as I arrived in the car park this morning. The low pressure is starting to just inch that a little bit closer, but it's probably about as close as it's going to get before we start drawing some southerly winds in towards the weekend. At the moment, like yesterday, we're sort of fronts not too far away, and we've got a warm front just over the north of the country and a cold front just pushing in towards the western tip of Cornwall. There's not particularly much rain in our area today with this. You can see that out towards Ireland, it's very wet indeed. But we're going to be lucky. We should stay away from most of the rain, and I don't think we'll really see any sort of effects from the front other than cloud and the tightening of the isobars that you can see there. The tightening of the isobars, as I say, is bringing a lot more wind, and we're looking at somewhere in the region of southwest to south-southwest, about 25 to 30 knots at flying heights. On the ground, somewhere between about 15 and 20 knots, occasionally gusting slightly more. So breezy, a day to be a bit careful on the ground. Satellite picture showing a significant cloud out to the west. We're just in sort of the west-east boundary of where the weather starts to improve, and the cloud will break up during the day, but the strength of that wind is going to pay to any reasonable amounts of soaring. Infrareds, as you can expect with the frontal activity, is showing it out to the west and northwest. Public forecast is showing that it will improve this afternoon, but as you can see, gusty winds, but at least staying in one particular direction. So that's why we'll start on runway 23, and that's where we'll stay for the day. Temperatures, as you can see on there, about 21-20. Probably it will feel maybe a couple of degrees warmer at times, but with that wind, it might bring the temperature down as well. You can see the air poised in the continent, ready to jump over to the UK over the next few days as we start heading back towards the low 30s. And dew points, again, still a little bit high because of the front being not too far away. So we'll go towards heat-driven thermals tomorrow and Friday. At the moment, we have a temperature of 18 and a dew point of just about 13. Okay, nothing on there. That's the picture outside at the moment, sort of scattered stratus with the occasional bit of cumulus as well, and sort of outer stratus up higher. Odium showing those gusts and an improving picture, and no chance of any significant rain or anything like that. Top meteo, I'll make sure I'm on the right day, showing not particularly great in our area. We'll probably see a sea breeze or some sort of sea air effect quite sort of early on in the mid to late afternoon. And if we look at 11 o'clock, we can see, I mean, yesterday we did get reasonably good thermals up to 3,000 feet. It was slightly better than this was suggesting. So I'd say blue under the top cover, maybe some isolated shallow Q to about 3,000 to 3,500 above airfield level. Better further to the north and northeast, but a bit tricky to get back into that wind. And as we can see, by about sort of 3-4 o'clock, it will start to fall apart. So local soaring, challenging, good character building, flying. No TAMs for today, nothing really significant. Solent active, of course. No parachute drop zone for Little Rissington today. I understand they've been doing some tactical training with the Atlas aeroplane. Marsh Gibbon still active for parachuting. Not really sure how long that's going to go on for. It says to the 8th, but they will always extend it. So hoping that's not just going to be a no TAM that becomes more permanent. Parachuting Isle of Wight, but if one is parachuting in this wind, would be a bit fun unless you're military, and activity in the Boscombe danger areas. Other than that, fairly clear today. Just be careful, obviously, soaring in these winds, you don't get pushed into the airspace. Operationally, 2-3 today, again, worked pretty well last time. Don't pole bend on the winch, please. It will go through weak links like it's going out of fashion otherwise. And no jet movements, one Navajo departing later. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But other than that, it's busy training day, of course, being a Wednesday. We will otherwise see you when the weather improves. So you're going to need suntan cream and an umbrella very shortly. So 30 degrees, maybe even a tad higher again, a bit like last week, but a bit more prolonged. Other than that, bye-bye for now, and I'll see you soon.